Good day guys, the CEO and founder of Market 3000 speaker, and welcome back to our YouTube channel guys. And if it's your first time in our channel, make sure you subscribe, you like, comment, and then you share the content that we share here on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to switch on your notification bell so that you can get notified once we upload guys. Okay, today we'll be analyzing NAS100. As you all know that most of the time when I post videos on YouTube, I will be analyzing NAS100. So today I want us to take it from where? I want us to take it from the weekly time frame guys. Why do I want to take it from a weekly time frame? I just want to see the overall movement which I might expect the upcoming days guys. You get my point? So you can see that the market printed as a low right around that level, then it moved to the upside. So this was our low, followed by our second low there. This makes our trend line support very strong. You get my point? So after having that trend line support, here we have a trend line resistance. And if you can take a closer look right around this level, you can see that the market already has already rejected the trend line resistance. But then one thing you should know with NAS100 is that every time when it changes the trend guys, it will give you a reversal pattern. What am I saying? What do I mean with that? Like right around this level, you can see before market rejected to the downside, it gave us a reversal pattern, which was a double top. You get my point? Which was a double top. So this is the thing that always happens most of the time. After it gives you a reversal pattern, wait for it to break a trend so that you can confirm you can confirm your overall movement. So here it gave us a double top, broke out of this rising trend, which was our buying market, then pushed to the downside guys. And after it came back and gave us and it came back again, gave us a double bottom guys. You get my point? Which was a W formation. After giving us a double bottom, NASDAQ did what? After NASDAQ gave us a double bottom, it broke out of the trend, which was a selling trend, and gave us buying opportunities moving to the upside. So you can see that from 2023 January, the market has been buying like nobody's business. As we all know that NAS100 is NAS100 is a buying market guys. NAS100 is a buying market. If you are willing to invest on NAS100, you must be looking for buying opportunities because it is the market that always buys. So moving to what's happening currently, you can see it did what? It gave us only one rejection right around that level. It gave us one rejection. So what should we wait for? We should wait for NASDAQ to come back, give us a reversal pattern before it might move to the downside. But don't forget, after the reversal pattern, the market has to break what? The market has to break the trend. You get my point? Like from here, it was giving us a series of higher lows guys. It was giving us a series of higher lows, which simply means it was in a buying trend. Like I said, that NASDAQ, it is a buying market. So once NASDAQ breaks out of this trend, after breakout, you need to wait for a retest guys. For what? For the zone or the level to change the rule. You get my point? Like it is a support trend line. You need to be broken, retested, so that it can change its role from being a support to a resistance, so that from there you can take selling opportunities moving to the downside guys. You get my point? So this is my overall direction when it comes to NASDAQ. And when it gets here, it will be a third touch rule. That is when we'll be looking for buying opportunities moving to the upside. So this one will be my first touch, and I'll have my second touch. So when the market reaches my trend line support, it will be a third touch rule. then I'll be looking to do what? To invest more in what? In buying opportunities, guys. You get my point? So now I'll be moving to a smaller time frame, because in most of the time when people make analysis, I always encourage them to do what? To use pyramid analysis. If you don't know, pyramid analysis is something of this nature. Let's say here we have a what? Here we have a weekly. It's a W, it's a weekly time frame. So here we are, it's a weekly time frame. Here we have, what's out? We'll have a daily time frame. Then this one will be your what? Your 4 hours time frame, and this one will be your 1 hour time frame. And if you may wish to take it down until you've reached your what? Your M15, then you start looking for entry points. It is also fine, but this is what we call a pyramid analysis. You break down the markets from a higher time frame, moving down to what? To a smaller time frame. So by that, let me just want to clear all those confusions which were done, and I want to be left with what? With my support and my resistance. Then from there I will switch to a smaller time frame. Yes, I will switch to a smaller time frame. I want to see what's basically happening at this current time. So what will I say? From here I can see that the market has been giving me what? A series of higher highs and higher lows. And by the time I see a series of higher highs and higher lows, I simply know that my market is in a what? My market is in a buying trend. My market is in a buying trend, guys. You get my point? That is a rising market, guys, or a bullish market, but most of the time I like to call it a rising channel. You get my, I like to call it a rising channel. So that one will be my first touch, and this one will be my second touch, then this my third touch. This was the third touch rule, guys. Third touch rule is very powerful. You get my point? Because you can see once the market touched our support trend line for the third time, it did what? It went to the upside. It went to the upside. Okay, so okay, it's fine. Here we have a zone, guys. So this zone is the one I'm saying that for us to confirm what? For us to confirm the overall sales moving to the upside, the market has to first do what? Has to first break out of this rising zone, guys. After it gives us a breaks out and a retest, that is when we'll be looking to do what? To move down with the chart, guys. That is when we'll be looking to see sellers stepping into the market and pushing the market to the downside, guys. So this was our previous what? Our previous level, guys. This level was sensitive because if you may see, before the market was struggling to break this level, and when it made a breakout, it gave us a retest before it pushed to where it before it pushed to the upside, guys. That is why you see even when it came back here, it did what? It also reacted with what? With bulls moving to the upside, guys. I've explained this in our previous video. If you may check our previous video, you will see the power of this zone. I did explain about it. Okay, move to the upside. Okay, from there you can see that even this level was also powerful, because when you make analysis, you have to look for the levels which are what? Which are powerful, the levels which the market were failing to do what? Were failing to break. Okay, my point. So from here I can see that the market printed me a high there. It came back, gave me a low, a high, it gave me a low. Now it's pushing to the upside. So I will simply do is connect these highs of mine. So I will have a first touch and second touch, a first touch and second touch. Then and that will be my my resistance trend line. This one right here is my this right here is my supporting trend line. So what's basically happening is that, to the way I see the market, the bulls are still stronger. The bulls may push the market until this level. Once it reaches that level, that is when the market will give us selling opportunities moving to the downside. You know, after breakout retest, then after we break this level again, retest, before we'll simply do before we will move to the downside, because the market did respect our weekly resistance. You get my point? And after it respected, it formed us this type of it is forming us this type of market. And I simply know that whenever the market gives me this, it will be considered as a it will be considered as a bearish flag. This is another way of doing this is another way of confirming that we are still looking for for bears to jump in and push the market to where, and push the market to the downside. And most of the time, when the market gives you a bullish a bearish flag, it simply means that it is looking for bears to jump into the market and push the market to where, and push the market to the downside. But then from now we can't just confirm we can't just confirm buys, guys, because of because we are in a resistance zone. So we'll simply have to wait for the market to break. After it breaks this level, gives us a retest, that is when we'll be doing we'll be pushing it to the upside, guys. Now it is close. We will be pushing it to where? We will be pushing it to the upside, guys. You get my point? Because I'm looking for for a third touch right around this level, guys. You get my point? This was a good buy. If you check the previous video, you will see how we were able to catch this buy, guys. You get my point? So it did it was moving from here to there. It was on its selling form. So it was in a bearish market, guys. So if I connect my highs then, and I connect my lows, so I can see that now I'm looking for the market to do to complete a 90% rule, guys. I'm looking for the market to complete a 90% rule. That is why I say I still think the buyers are active in this market, guys. You get my point? Because of the because of the 90% rule that we have to complete. You get my point? If you may experience selling opportunities, that will be the market selling towards where? Towards this level to give to make a retest. Then from there we'll simply know that we will push the market where? We will push the market to the upside, guys. You get my points? The aim and the important keys to do it is to see just before it happens, guys. You get my point? Is to see just before it happens. Because if you may take a look, if right around here the market did just gave us a breakout, guys, and then the breakout was was powerful, because you can see that the bullish candlestick just did crossed over our resistant trend line. So if this level becomes more active, it will do it will cause the market to do to reject that level and push to the upside. As you may see that this level is also strong. When the market comes around here, it always does it always rejects. So if it rejects, come to the downside, gives us a retest right around this level, then we start to do to push it with buying opportunities, moving to where? Moving to the upside. Okay, so now we'll be moving to our 1 hour time frame. Load away now. This network is too slow. Now we'll be looking for the market to do to reject. And if you may take a look, it is starting to reject now. You get my point? It is starting to reject now. So if you can do this, so for you to start to confirm you're selling opportunities, you just need to wait for the market to break this level. Once the market breaks that level, guys, once the market breaks that level, you can do what? You can take selling opportunities to the downside, and when it reaches here, you just have to push where the market to the upside, guys. You get my point? It is very important to wait for a retest, guys. Once the market gives you a breakout, wait for a retest, guys. After a retest, so that you can be able to execute with confidence your entries, because once you start to execute, meanwhile your setup hasn't yet played out, you will get mixed emotions. You get my point? So that is all from me. So make sure you like, comment, share, and also notify us, guys, on where to improve. So from me, the CEO and founder of Market Tracers, signing out.